guys, welcome. This is Team Fortress TV with Samski, LuLu and John. Yes, it is the first cast of the season from LuLu. It is ETF2L Season 21 powered by TT Esports, the first game of the high playoffs. We have Animate on one team and ownage squad on the other. The map is going to be CP Snakewater to start off with, followed by CP Granary, and if it does go to a third map, it will be CP Gullywash. Am I joined by LuLu? Are you here?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hi, do you know much about these two teams, or?
Not that much. I know some kind of players there, but I don't know how these teams are. Let's see who's gonna win this. I don't really have any idea, to be honest.
I know quite a lot of players from both teams, especially Animate. I've been following Animate like since I started playing this game, so Fragment's a long-lost friend. But we are going to start this game. We are live, so let's see in the first middle who's going to come out on top. We have quickly on the teams. We have Animate, we have Fragmented on Medic, Natural on Demo, Nation and Rider on two soldiers, Index and nukkye on the scouts. We do see the two demos exchanging damage. Both teams rather passive at the moment. No team wanting to commit too much. We do see a soldier bomb in. Kermit has gone onto the Medic. Medic goes down weak. Scout is also on Fragmented. Fragmented is down to 20 HP. He gets the health, but they've also lost 3 players. Nuze and Kermit have gone down, but at what expense? Fragmented just needs to get out here, and that was a solid mid-fight from ownage squads to hold that, even though they lost the same amount of players as Animate.
Well, yeah, this middle was kinda better for ownage. They lost Medic though, didn't they? Fragmented survived, I guess.
Yeah, both teams survived their medics, so it's equal Ubers, both have 100%.
No, wait, one of the medics went down, didn't
No, both
sorry,
were 100%. That's fine. So yeah, we're going to see nukkye on the sniper, on the defensive sniper, see if he can get a force early. And it looks like the combo of ownage is going to be looking to take this through Sawmill. We do have T0m on Merc from Phoenix on ownage squad tonight, just a note.
Well, as I see, actually, the medic went down. I guess that was Uberlov down before, in the middle.
He did go down, but he has 100%.
Yeah. Well, okay then. Because
okay.
I was watching Natural, and I was pretty sure Natural got the medic. Well, never mind then. Anyway, let's see if ownage gonna block the second point, if they're gonna be confident enough for that.
Okay, well, let's hope that they didn't pick up the medigun, because that is a clear rule break.
nukkye is on a sniper, by the way, as you see.
Yeah,
let's see if you're gonna get a pick.
Yeah, both teams are not committing whatsoever at the moment, both just very passive.
nukkye is trying to pick a medic from the green. But apparently, ownage have an idea to go other side. Oh, nukkye got a scout. Nice peek though.
Yeah, and it looks like Animate are going to want to try and take this forward. Ownage already aware to this, and they're going to hold quite aggressively, try and get this early force. Fragmented does take a pick, and they pop very early. This is going to be a much better Uber for Uberlov. He gets the pick, and Nation is going to get caught out here. No way he's going to get out. Oh, it manages. No, he does go down. So Nation is down, and we do still have that sniper from nukkye. So let's see if ownage are going to be able to go into them. They're going to they're choosing to go through this grass area. We do have a scout going behind the medic though. Medic is weak, goes down to 32 HP. But he didn't even turn around. He just like, oh yeah, I'll let the scouts deal with that. Fragmented goes down. nukkye does get the trade onto Morsi eventually. And Ryder trades with T0m, so it is 4v2 in favour of Animate, but they lost. Oh, both medics went down actually. So ownage are going to get this second point, but at the cost of, again, Uber's going to be reset, and both it's just going to be a stalemate until the last push again.
Well, I think ownage actually have a good chance to get the last, but actually I'm surprised about Natural on the demo. He's doing pretty well. Like, he got used to play soldier before, but now he's on demo man, and he's like better than I expected, to be honest. Like, nothing personal, but he's doing well. That was a compliment, so he's doing pretty good damage, I guess. We'll have to watch stats after this, I guess.
Yeah.
And by the way, ownage are running crits now.
So they are going to get that Uber slightly early, but we do have the engineer out of Index, so obviously those stickies not doing anything to that engineer, and the soldier gets completely denied by, and the crits does come out. Oh, the crit sticky boy onto Fragmented. He still needs to get any other players. Ryder has also gone down, but Kermit and T0m have also gone down, so Soldier and Medic, and Natural goes down. They're trading frags right and center here, but the level 3 is still up. I doubt that this scout is going to do anything. Mossy does go down, and we're just going to see ownage hold passively and see if they can do any damage, while the exit damage, while Animate are going to look to push out. But Animate did lose 2 people, so they're going to be rather cautious to push out, and they're not actually going to push out. They're going to hold with this sentry on last, and they do have a disadvantage because Uberlof managed to stay alive, and he has that crits healing advantage of 20%. We do see nukkye peeking very aggressively on the sniper, so I think they're well aware of this, and Uberlof is going underneath. They know that they're going to be stacking this right-hand side with the sentry, so let's see if they can get any crit stickies on. Oh, Uberlof drops to a pipe
wow,
from
that
Natural.
was beautiful.
Wow, that was
beautiful.
That was really well played from Natural. He just spammed that choke point.
That's
and,
what I'm saying.
They have a heavy, actually. I didn't even notice this. He does go down.
Engineer heavy. Oh, the ownage.
No, it was
heavy,
on the offensive heavy, but 2 frags apiece for both teams. Excuse me. But ownage is going to look to get out of this. We do have one soldier hiding in cheese, but he's going to get challenged by a scout, and he does get cleaned up by the help of Morsey. Kermit does get finished off though, and Fragmented is in real trouble here. He goes down to 34
They used
HP.
Uber pretty early though, like I would say basically it was like useless, and then now they just lost their advantage. Does Uberlof still running crits by the way, Samski?
No, he is running Uber again, so
okay.
it's going to be a slight Uber advantage, but not massive. Yeah, this was I was gonna say was that Animate, even though the Uber was wasted, they got a lot of picks with that. Why they got another 2 pipe kills onto the soldier and the scout, so they managed to re-push out once they had the hill bonus. I think one of the problems with them pushing out there is they still had an NG on last, so we're going to see a rather stalemate situation. Both medics coming up onto that 100% Uber, Fragmented with a 5% Uber advantage, but nothing really much to say.
Well, yeah, I would say ownage should stop to just like run in one by one and just die. They should start to play like a team actually, but let's see, maybe now it's gonna happen and Ubers are equal. Both teams have Ubers, we see, so probably Animate gonna hold it pretty well, and maybe they're even gonna push out the middle. Let's see.
Ownage are going to be really aggressive here. They're going to stack into Saw Fragmented pops rather early for holding, and we do see the scouts trying to challenge Grass, but they're getting pushed back by the flank of Animate. And once again, it's just a stalemate situation. There was not enough damage on either side. Nukkye is down to 60 HP, but both the scouts of Ownage went down to rather low as well. So both teams not getting any frags. Both Uber's going to be resets. Excuse me. And once again, this map is renowned for having stalemates, and we're just seeing it right here. It's already been nearly 8 minutes played of this map, and we've only seen one onto last, and that wasn't really successful at all.
Well, yeah, as we see, Ubers are still equal, and all of the things we have to watch right now is just spamming like each other. Both teams are just spamming each other 6, and as we see nukkye is trying to get behind the medic, behind the combo, but no, he's going back now. Apparently he wanted to be sneaky and get a medic, but by the way, Uberlof just popped the Uber and it flashed this. Yeah, Animate Uber also has been used.
Oh, nice denial from Tom there. Completely denied Nation from going in there with that slight Uber time advantage. We're going to see Nuze is going to be very aggressive here. Get some 2 nice pipes onto Natural. Really well played from Nuze there. Natural does go down. That's the demo down, and they're going to start to be aggressive. Ryder is trying to go into the combo's face, and actually Animate are going more aggressive, and this is going to work in their favour. Ryder gets picked off by Nuze, and there's a soldier. Oh, massive damage there. Kermit getting fragmented, and the scouts on the other hand have been on the back cap. We've got to watch out for from Hip. I don't know what his real name is, Hippanu or something. He tries to push the last, get piped down by Natural off the spawn. But ownage got this second point, and they should be able to block this. In fact, it looks like they're going to be very passive. Yeah, they're going to wait for the soldiers and re-push this. We do see that they haven't got any heals though, so they need to be careful at the moment. The medic's now coming onto second, but ownage lost Nuze in that, and so they're just going to hold mid once again. But Uberlof does have 100%, so they should want to push on this.
Well, yeah, both teams are trying to stay safe and do not run forward that much, like ownage did just before, by the way. They probably just realized that they shouldn't just run too aggressive, because they're just gonna continue. Oh, just now, HP Quo, how to pronounce this name, I don't even know, got nukkye. And And Animate lost 3 players, so ownage actually has a chance to cap the second point. That's the thing they do right now.
Kermit just had a massive play there. It was a 2 versus 1, and he managed to trade both frags. But he did take his life, but he managed to get both frags, which allowed the ownage squad to just be able to ignore the flank completely because Kermit dealt with it in by himself. So we do see Fragmented with a 55% Uber advantage, but they are going to want to push out on this. They don't really want to be holding their loss for the whole point, but ownage are holding very aggressive. Excuse me. And we're going to see them. Excuse me again. So we're going to see them push out of cheese. Thank you. And we're going to see them try to meet Uberlof on grass, but they popped early. Uberlof is on 85%, but they're getting near the medic, and they're not going to even get this scout. The scout is just wasting their whole Uber. He's making Nation look like he has to come in to clean up the scout on 50 HP. And while this is happening, Uberlof is coming onto their train. He has the Uber. He gets forced by Ryder, but at what cost?
Uberlof, come on.
Just Animate playing really well. Fragmented managed to get out, but
Animate just got not really bad moment, not really good moments. And now probably it's a good chance for ownage to push.
Yeah, they should be able to clean this up now. It's just the medic on the point. They're going to get spawns on this left side, but the Demon's just going to pipe them and deny them completely.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, nukkye comes in though.
Nukkye, yes.
It's a 1v1 here. We have pipe v pipe, and we've got a soldier respawn as well, so there's no way that this soldier is going to clean up. He does get their demo. But
1-on-1.
Well, it's a 1-on-1, so I didn't see the scout come in, but the respawns are going to come in favour, so there was no way that scout was going to be able to come in. So that was really well played from Animate. They managed to hold on to that somehow. Really well played. We do see Uberlof spawn, and the medics both spawn at the same time. They both spawn with Medigun, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So we're going to see them push really aggressive. Nuze is really aggressive on grass. He's down to 60 HP. He's going to get bombed by a soldier. He does go down, and Morsi's now going to try and get his medic out, but he's going to get cleaned up as well. Uberlof needs to be really careful. He's down.
Oh my god.
Massive play from Index.
He's
really well played.
However, the demo, the soldier.
We say that, but the rest of the team from ownage just went behind and killed everyone except Fragmented, so it didn't really work out for them. They might have got that 3k from Index, but it was all in no favour for them because they lost everyone else. So once again, we're going to be in that situation where Fragmented has the Uber advantage. Let's see if he can actually get Uberlof this time, rather than last time where he didn't even get near them, and Nation just got denied by 1 scout.
And now Fragmented has Uber, meanwhile ownage didn't have it. Yeah, okay, they popped the Uber, but they decided to don't go far away. Meanwhile Uberlof just getting back, I believe, because otherwise they would just get him. And they would have a really big advantage.
They need to push on this now. They've got a man advantage. 2 people are down for another 8 seconds because if they cap that camp. Haipu, who would have got spawns, back another 7 seconds. So they need to be really aggressive here while they have the player advantage, and they're not going to be aggressive. Tom does go down from a nice light from nukkye, and Morsi's going to be really aggressive. He might get picked off. He does get picked off, and then 2 people down again.
Have you seen the headshot?
Yeah, it was very nice. It looks like Uberlof wants to. Nuze wants to come back in. Nuze, famous for being more of a pocket demo. He's going to come in with this to Uber. They still haven't popped, and that was really well played from the scout.
Uberlof just used this Uber.
Yeah, Index again, once again, having a massive play. He's going to get cleaned up by 3 versus 1, but they managed to get Fragmented out, although Animate just seem to bleed players as soon as they're getting out, and Haipu's just gone into their combo and just picked off a scout and got out for free, so that was really badly played from Natural and Fragmented not being able to keep their scout alive. And ownage should want to push this. They've just got a man advantage. They should at least want to get the force on Fragmented because they've got nothing really to lose here. We do see the spawns come in. Kermit does go down and Haipu goes down. Correct me if I'm saying his name wrong, by the way. I'm just going to guess that that's how you pronounce his name. And Fragmented did pop, and they got 2 picks. They really need to be aggressive now. Tom is down to 100 HP, but he's going to get Nation's going to get cleaned up. Uberlof did go down though. Thank God, Natural finally got the medic. He's going to get cleaned up by Morsi, and that should be the end of the push. But they managed to get Uberlof, but they didn't manage to push. And once again, Animate are bleeding players. It's just, I don't understand how they do it. They just don't together whatsoever, and so the flanks just get picked off 1 by 1 because ownage are playing a lot more together on the line.
Are you talking about Animate at the moment, Samski?
Yeah.
They're not
they're
playing
bleeding
together.
They're bleeding players,
Yeah.
like left, right, and centre. They pop out, they do really well. They get 2 picks, and then they just all bleed, and they just all die.
Also, the thing is, I guess Fermented does not pay that much attention to his scout, but he should do that because they have pretty good scouts. Yeah, nukkye and whatever
Index.
his name is. Yeah, Index. I'm just gonna call him Index. They're doing pretty well, good job. And Fragmented, I don't know. I would say he just let his teammates die pretty often. From what I see, I don't know. Especially scouts. And then they might, do better, maybe.
I've just been corrected. The scout on ownage squad is pronounced HP, so I will call him by that. Yeah, just like the letters. So we are going to see Uberlov wanting to take this Uber through underneath. We're going to see if Fragmented can be forced rather early. That we do see a level 2 sentry out. It's going to deny that Uber, and Uberlov's going to try and get out straight away. Not really getting anything with Uber. Traded frag between Nation and T0m. Ryder also goes down, so ownage might want to push back in, but that level 2 is still up, and the soldier gets picked off. I don't know what they're going to plan to do about this sentry, but the Animate team wants to be aggressive. They're all getting spammed out, and I don't know what they're doing now.
And you just got T0m with it. You gotta be kidding. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Engineer goes, oh my god.
I don't understand. Ownage had got out on the left side, and then they decided to go back
for the rest
underneath.
of the map.
I hope that he doesn't, for our sake, so it's more entertaining.
That was a joke.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. Oh, no, I'm joking.
Oh, please.
So we're going to see Animate wanting to be aggressive with this slight Uber advantage. The soldiers are fighting in Saw. Ryder is going to get T0m, and he's still alive somehow. He's dodging everything. He finally gets taken down by Nuze. And Natural is also going to get picked off on the flank by the scout. Oh no, he's not. I stand corrected. Well done, well played there. Pipe and a sticky to kill off HP. And the Uber does come out from Fragmented. They still haven't found the medic though. Uberlov manages to get out, but they should be able to get this middle for... as a result of that Uber pop, but Uberlov has a massive Uber advantage right now, so we are going to see ownage probably wanting to push on this as soon as they get their spawn to come. It's not going to get forward spawn, but I don't think that's going to stop ownage with that massive 70% Uber advantage. So let's see what they're planning to do as they look to enter Sawmill.
Yeah, I think ownage has a chance to get this middle, because they have at least... okay, they've used their Uber. Let's see what they're doing there. Okay, they're doing nothing. The demo is just standing like shooting pipes everywhere, but he can't get anything. Okay, that's fair enough. And then okay, they're now just getting back. Special, well, I think ownage just need to work on their Ubers or something, because it looks like a little bit useless, to be honest. Or he's playing right like me, the Uberlov guy. What
yeah, Uberlov is playing really well. He's managing to get that Uber advantage all the time, but the team are not creating anything with these Uber advantages. We saw there, I think they thought they would pop into a combo, but actually it was just the soldier on his own. And we are going to see Animate put Uber in with the scouts. They're going to focus down the medic, who's down to 90 HP, goes down to 20. He finally goes down, but then we see the heavy and the pyro spawn. The scout is on the point, and the pyro is weak on the point. They might be able to do this if they clean up the pyro, and they do. Animate takes the first round after holding their loss around 3 pushes. That was a very long round. It was
almost 18 minutes.
Yeah, nearly 18 minutes. So that was really well played. I took you through the roster of the Animate for the first round. So I'm going to quickly run through the ownage squad. We have Uberlov on medic, Nuze on demo, Comet and on soldiers, HP and Morsi on scouts, as we do see the second middle fight. Both Demoman being quite passive again, Natural holding this slope, and he's going to get buffed up. Both teams not committing again. Let's see if we see the aggression from ownage when we saw both soldiers bomb into them. Once again, Nuze is going to cross the point, and we're going to see that soldier aggression onto the medic. And wow, Nuze just jumped in. That was an amazing play. Manages to get 2 stickies on Fragmented, and then and then a pipe on Index. Really well played. Ownage really doing well and controlled aggression on these mid fights, and nukkye gets cleaned up. Just Natural alive. Fuck his Demoman, he's going to get cleaned up. He just himself was really well played from ownage. They just wait all to be buffed up, and then they controlled aggression. Nuze jumps in and gets a massive 2k onto the medic and the pocket scout, and they should be able to get second for free. And they've got actually they don't have an advantage, so Uberlov must have gone down.
Yeah, it's equal.
In that exchange.
They both went down. Yeah.
But they should be able to get second here, so that was really well played from ownage.
Yeah, now Animate actually has a small advantage, but I don't really think they're gonna do something with that, because ownage already pushing second point, and well, yeah, they've got already second point, and now just Animate trying to get it back.
And both scouts went down as well from ownage, so this might be the cue from Animate to be aggressive. There is a sticky trap on this wall. Let's see if the medic decides to push through. It looks like he's going to take through cheese, so no stickies damage from there, and ownage is just going to get well out. The Ubers will be equal to defend second, but they have lost both second and mid on the fact that they lost both their scouts on second, so that was really well played from Animate to take advantage of that pick. We do see the pop come out from Animate rather early, and Uberlof is off. Nation's going to go down, and Fragmentus is going to get the hell out of there. The chat is demanding Sideshow, but Sideshow said he wasn't going to be able to cast today. He's obviously live,
yeah, by
he's
the
in
way,
the chat.
People don't really like us, Samski. They don't even believe it's this high game right now.
Well,
that's funny.
I don't care about haters, so let's
Me
go.
neither.
So we do see Ryder and Index go down. Fragmented also gets killed by the Uberlof crossbow.
Uberlof, yeah, just go to another medic with a crossbow.
And,
Not bad, like a shot.
It's going to help his stats in... oh no, they don't have player rankings in high, I forget, I'm too used to casting Premier games, but we are going to see Fragmented down, so the Uberlof is going to have a 90% advantage, and nukkye is on that defensive sniper, and Index is also on NG once again, but I think this Uber advantage is just way too high to make waste of this, unless nukkye can go massive. The sentry isn't even level 1 yet, and it looks like they're going to take this Uber right side, so they should be able to focus the sentry right down, so let's see what they're going to plan to do this.
Look at this engineer. Indeed, it's on engineer again. Let's see if he's gonna do as well as he was before. Okay,
no,
never mind.
Sentry got cleaned up straight away.
Yeah.
So this is really well played. Fragmented went down and Nation went down. Ryder's down to 70 HP, and wow, ownage are losing players. The scouts of nukkye and Index just cleaned up completely and gonna get cleaned up.
Here we go.
So that was really well played.
Yeah.
I think we're slightly delayed because you're calling stuff after it's already happened on my screen, but
I might be delayed, yeah, because I'm in Russia, you know, it's like third world country, so...
Right, so yeah, we are going to see Fragmented with a slight advantage, but nothing massive to be able to push on. So we are once again going to see a rather stalemate situation onto second. And Natural was overextending here. He's going to get cleaned up, and I don't know what he was doing there without his medic. But this should be the cue for ownage to this right-hand side. We do see a soldier. Ryder gets cleaned up behind. He does trade the pick with HP, but Animate have lost 2 picks, and they're just going to get their medic out so that they can stay alive. Fragmented will have the Uber before, but there is no chance in hell that they're going to push out with this Uber advantage. Ownage are already in, and Uberlof's on 80%, so they could be really Animate could be really aggressive with this Uber. They don't know that Uberlof hasn't got it. Uberlof is down to 9 HP, just to let you know.
He nearly have it. Okay,
yeah,
now
he has it now.
He's 18 HP. He's 18 HP. That was nice to ride.
He went down to 6 HP. That was balls to go in there, and they're now going to push in with the Uber on right side. They just need to focus down this heavy, focus the damage, and nice pipe from nuze there, nice air shot. And they just need to clean up the players on the point, and this should be their thing. Kermit comes in with a nice bomb, cleans up 2 soldiers on the bout, is nowhere to be seen to block, and it is 1-1 between ownage and Animate.
1-1.
So far, it looks like these teams are rather balanced, but they just don't seem to have as much coordination as we're used to seeing in Prem teams in terms of pushing. So both teams have had some good plays in DM-wise, but they're just not executing it all the time. We do see Natural take a massive damage sticky from nuze. It's really well played to nuze, and Natural's had to back up, so nuze could start to get aggressive once he has a buff. And we do see a Ryder bombing in, and they managed to pick up, and that was well played.
Ownage got really unlucky this middle.
Really well played from
HP
Natural.
So
Natural just bombed in and got 3 people. Really well played, but he's beat by a scout. He's so weak. The scout is on the health kit, and I think HP is just going to get out of there. But that was Natural seems to like to overextend, which is kind of dangerous when you don't have your medic with you. Like if he's playing like a pocket sort of demo role, then he's got a medic healing him. It's okay, but even then he can get juggled really easily, and the demo is not the best at close quarters. So they need to keep him alive a bit more. He keeps dying. We are going to see the sniper once again from nukkye, see if he can get any picks, as the Ubers are slightly in favour of Uberlof with a 20% Uber advantage, but nothing that they should be able to pick on, especially if they know that they have to walk into a sniper sightline. So the Animate being quite aggressive here. They're trying to create space for nukkye.
I'm going to watch
really
nukkye. I think he just have to get a pick. He just have to. No, Uberlove is hiding.
There was a headshot sound though, so he definitely headshot someone. I don't know if it was just a soldier or someone.
I heard it as well.
Yep. So he's getting some damage, but they know exactly where he is, and they're just going to hide behind this the wall. He's not going to get forced, but this is quite well played. If they got a soldier onto a window or something, they could easily jump around. Animate are sick and tired of waiting. They're going to go straight onto the medic. They do get the force. Well played from Nation, and the scout is going to go on the demo behind. He does get cleaned up, but at what cost? T0m is on the medic. He's going to focus on Ryder, who is behind. Nation and Ryder are both going to go down, and even the damage from Natural is not going to stop them from getting those. Only Kermit and HP are the losses. Menton needs to get with his sniper now. Nukkye's going to aggressively peek, doesn't get the headshot onto the soldier, and Fragment is just going to get the hell out of there and get his spawns. They should get all forward spawns before ownage can cap. Sorry, and it looks like they want to again. This is like Natural is going to get cleaned up here because he's overextending. Like nuze does get cleaned up because Index gets two kills, but Natural just keeps killing himself by going in, and Fragmentus is going to overcommit. Nukkye goes down. Animate go down, and it's full wipe. Natural almost cost them that because he overextended, asked his med to come forward, and as a result, everyone died because of that extension. So we're going to see someone in forward spawn, but he's going to go.
Spawn camping.
He's going to go back.
Team are spawn camping. Nature almost went down right now, but he just did respawn. Now they just have to, they just have to defeat the last point. And just hope for something good, because ownage team, besides that, have advantage, uber advantage.
Yeah, Uberlov went down to Index, which might have been the cue for why Fragmented wants to, Natural wanted to go forward, because Index got that med pick, but really, he shouldn't be going on without those hills, and he got completely segregated from the rest of his team, so it wasn't really well thought through. So yeah, we're going to see a slight Uber advantage for Uberlov, but by the time they push, unless they push right on the dot, which is exactly what they're doing, they've got to focus on the heavy and the medic, and Fragment is already 95%. He's not going to get those hills, though. He's on 95%. If they focused him down, then he would have got it, but he still hasn't got it. He's now popped straight away. Index and Nukkye combined to get 2 picks.
Animate did pretty well deny, by the way, of the Uber, because, like, it was really good. So basically, ownage just wasted their Uber, because they couldn't even get in. Because Natural was under the legs or whatever, and they just got juggled. That's just so unlucky.
And Ulof and nuze are still down, so this is the cue for Animate to go forwards. There is a soldier hiding behind though, and he's going to go. He's looking for the medic. The medic isn't to be seen there. He was through saw. NX goes down to the sniper of HP, and T0m gets picked off as well. I'm going to see the sniper still being aggressive, peeking. He might get cleaned up by a rocket. Nice rocket there from Nation. HP goes down. Nukkye and Natural both go down though. And Kermit picks up another. He's on a 4 kill streak right now, playing really well. He's going to focus this soldier behind it. Also, Nation manages to get Uberlov at the cost of a full wipe from Animate, and ownage are going to be able to get their second point.
Uberlov was making excuses like better. It was actually excuse him.
Yeah, I think it was a good bomb from Nation, and funnily enough, it was up to the roamer of ownage to be able to clean up that kill. So T0m didn't do a really good job of where there was Nation was going in for the medic, but it was well played from Nation to get that pick. It's almost saved them from losing the last point straight away.
Yeah, it's only 2 minutes left, by the way, so far, and the score is still 1-1.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be going to a golden cap. Ownage have one last chance, I would say, to be able to push this. There is no hope in hell that Animate are going to be able to hold this. That's why they're building a level 3 and they have a heavy. They're going to look to hold this and go to a golden cap. Obviously, this is a best of 3 map because it is the playoffs. Commit suicides. I don't know if he's planning to go sniper, but the crits comes in. Nuze goes down. Ryder goes down.
Oh my god, okay. Denied.
Animate shouldn't push out on this, in my opinion. They might want to because they want to go for the win, but there is a scout hiding for a back cap. There is a level 3 sentry. But I don't think they have enough players to commit to this push. They have a heavy still.
Ownage shouldn't push, but Animate should push.
I mean, I disagree because they still have a heavy and an engineer. Ryder goes down to
well, they
HP.
just did, and they got the point. Look at this.
They got the point, but at what cost? Fragmenter goes down, and there's 1 minute left. If they keep Uberloff alive, they're going to have Uber for that last, and they'll be able to push on to last with Uber.
Yeah,
so,
but time is running, so there is
time
no
is running,
time.
but
Yeah.
it only costs. It's only 50 seconds to get Uber, so they'll have enough time. Uberloff's already on 30%, so if they build this fast, then they should be able to push it. But it doesn't look like they're going to push. Or are they? I want them to go
trying
aggressive.
to do something sneaky.
I want them to be aggressive and try and get on this point. We do see a scout behind. Nukkye is on the medic, and I'm going to call that GG. That's going to go to a golden cap. That was the last chance for ownage to be able to push.
Matter of fact, let's just watch this. 36 seconds, sorry, left. And
yep.
ownage scouts are going for last already. Look at this. Okay, Animate team got a heavy, got a sentry. Okay, they're just that's so used actually, right? That's GG.
We do see a scout behind. He's going to go onto the
Sentry's
heavy.
doing work.
HP tried to go behind the heavy there, but that's going to be GG, and that's going to go to a golden cap. So yeah, it's
Another
it's
one,
been a
18
very
minutes round. Are you ready, Samski?
I am not ready for this golden cap. This has just been so stalematey. Both teams regrettably don't want to push into another unless they have like a 50% advantage. They obviously want to make that Prem spot next season, so they want to take these playoffs very seriously. So they're not going to push anything without a massive advantage.
That was a good game though.
But it was
really good map because it wasn't close. It was really interesting to watch because teams are like nearly like equal, I would say. Yeah, like there is no advantages between them. But yeah, as I said before, like I'm pretty surprised about Natural and Demo Man in a good way. He's really good. He's doing like a lot of damage.
So we're going to quickly take a look at the logs. If John can bring those up, I'll post them in on Mumble for you guys. So we look at the damage wise. We have Natural way out in front. Well, not much, but compared to nuze on Demo Man, he did much more damage. 9,000 damage compared to nuze's only 6,000 damage. We do have T0m with a lot of damage, but then followed by Ryder, Nukkye and Nation all doing a lot of damage there. So Animate might be slightly disappointed in themselves that they did quite a lot more damage, but they didn't manage to capitalize on it.
Look at the Natural's damage.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, he completely outdamaged nuze. Really well played from Natural.
Amount
Great
of
game.
kills also.
Yeah. So that was really well played. Maybe it's Nukkye playing sniper a lot slowed the game down. I don't know if that's their game plan, but hopefully we should be able to go into the golden cap straight away, and we are. If you're just joining us, this is season 21, powered by TT Esports. We have a first high playoff game between Ownage Squad and Animate. The map we are playing is Snake Water. It's the first map. It was now going to a golden cap. So we have seen Ownage Squad take all mids, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Animate did massive aggressive bomb, and they're going to go onto the medic. Medic's going so weak, but at what cost are they going to do this? They're going to lose players, and it's 3v3 right now. They just need to keep their heals behind.
It's 3-3 at the moment.
But Fragmented is segregated, and he's no way going to get.
Fragmented, yeah, he's there now.
That was really well played. Who was that? It was HP, and if he cleans up this scout as well, okay. Index, that was inbound, I'm sorry. Should have really cleaned up. Nation is going to pick up one kill, maybe get some damage on Jib, but that's about it. Ownage Squad managed to capitalise on that aggressive push from Animate. Wasn't the most coordinated, they took way too long to kill that medic. And Ownage Squad are now going to have a quite a substantial Uber advantage, but Nation's on mid. He just got Kermit as well. He's completely blocked this cap and he's created enough space for Animate to come in if they wanted to. But nuze did survive, so they're going to be able to cap this midpoint. But now Fragmented wants to come in when they're on the cap. Okay, this doesn't make sense to me. They should have either committed before or got out, but now they're coming in.
Natural just got Uberloaf, by the way.
Yeah, that was well played, I guess, but they're going to go down. Like, this has happened multiple times. They get the medic pick, and then they're like, okay, what should we do? Yeah, like, the players are just walking around thinking, okay, we got the medic, what else do we do now? And they completely forget about the point, which is why Animate didn't close out the map before. So, once again, Uberloff goes down, but he's going to spawn at the same time as Fragmented, but they've got second point, so it's going to be another stalemate on last. I expect Nukkye's going to spawn Sniper. He hasn't spawned Scout at the moment, so Animate might want to be aggressive on this. At the moment, it's just very the same. Both teams just wanting to get the medic all the time and just don't really care about how many players they lose on for the sake of the medic. Animate.
HP going last. I don't know why, because the second one almost got.
He's on last though. He's on last, and they're blocking it. Wow.
That was
Fragmented went down though. Tom got 2 picks, and Natural and Aiden Rider are both weak, so Ubla should be able to heal up his players, and they should be able to repush this. HP was still behind, obviously, so having got that back up. Great stuff there.
So well.
Oh my god! Nearly hit the most ridiculous air
Oh my
shot
god,
there.
look at this HP guy. What is going on?
Wow, that was almost the most clutch moment I've seen from Nation there. But
okay, I think
managed to
ownage got it. They have full Uber advantage.
Yeah, they do.
And now, now they have like 6 players. Meanwhile, I might have just 4. Okay, 1 spawned. But yeah, I think they got this. And as we see, Animate team got an engineer, heavy, pyro, pretty much Highlander team. So here we go. Let's just watch this. Okay, pyro actually doing well.
So yeah, we're going to see the sentry gun do get focused
Not
down,
anymore.
and HP and nuze combine to get the picks, and they're going to get these picks. Ryder and Index are the only 2 alive. Index is doing well to stay alive on the point, but he's going to get cleaned up, and Ryder goes down, and that is GG. Ownage squad take the first map on Golden Cap. Obviously, Golden Caps don't matter in the best of 3. It's just whoever wins the map. So now we're going to go forward to CP Granary. And this should be another good game. Hopefully it's not a stalemate. I think we're going to take a small break, guys. We're going to change server because this server is pretty laggy, according to the players.
Oh yeah, by the way, people are complaining about lags.
Yeah, so we're going to change server. We're going to take a short break, guys, but we will be back soon. And
Samski.
Yeah, hope to see you for the second map. Yes.
I just had a question for you.
All right.
If you play a medic, how do you serve?
How do I surf?
Yeah, how do you, like, not just you, but like give me some tips.
You want me to tip you on how to surf the medic main?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, like, I just anticipate when the rocket's going to hit me, and then crouch jump slightly before, so that you can catch the rocket perfectly, as if you're rocket jumping.
Slowly. I'm Russian. I do not understand.
Well, we can do this on the break. Okay. So we're going to go to a break, guys. We'll see you in the second map.
You're just
If you've just joined us, this is the first of the high playoff games for Season 21 between Ownage Squad and Animate. If you have just watched the first map, you will indeed know that it went to a golden cap on CP Snakewater. It was taken by Ownage Squad, so they do have a 1-0 lead in the map count of the best of 3. We are now joined on CP Granary Pro. If for you guys that don't know what the difference between the Pro version and the normal version, there are a couple of minute changes. The most obvious change is the forward spawn on last, and the point is in the center. So it makes it much easier for you to push out of last, because this map was renowned in the past for being impossible to push out. Even if you had like 5 versus 1, you get the quick respawns, and you'd be able to defend the second even if you got wiped while pushing last. So I really like this version of the map. I think they've made a great change to it, and they've made it a lot more balanced, being able to push out of last. So yeah, we saw a very stalemate first map between the 2 teams. I think hopefully they've warmed up, they've got into their shells, they're a bit more comfortable, and they take it into their own hands a bit more on these mids, because both teams were just so conservative, and they didn't really want to commit. We did see a couple of aggressive bombs towards the end though, which was nice to see, and we have seen a couple of nice plays out of players, but just a lack of consistency in the play style on the flanks. There's not so much continuity between the players, and they don't play as well together as we're used to when we watch the Prem games, but they certainly do have a good DM, and they can still give us a good show. I am joined by LuLu. Hello.
Hey, hello again.
How did you find the first map, and what do you think about this second map?
Well, I think the second map should be kind of the same, as long as we find both teams like kind of equal. So I'm just looking forward for such an exciting game like it was before. And I'm also waiting for Fragmented running crits, because I would really like to watch Fragmented on crits and natural. I mean natural on crits, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I think that would be great. I think Fragmented just should run crits like more often than Animate have a chance to, you know, to get this, or maybe to rape. Excuse me. So yeah.
We do see the players in chat readying up, so we should be live in the next couple of seconds. Yeah, I completely agree. I think that the teams need to be more aggressive. I was saying this when you were AFK. Hopefully the teams are a bit more relaxed now, and we should see a bit more of an aggressive pace on this map, especially the soldiers, this being such a soldier-heavy map. We have gone live, but the rollout is so long on this map, I think I have a bit of time to talk. We did see Natural heavily outplaying nuze in damage-wise, but nuze was pretty dominant on the mids. We're going to see here he's pretty slow.
They went mid at the same time, kinda, actually. I was watching Natural out.
So Natural is going to take this left-hand side of the mid. We're going to see an aggressive bomb from Ryder, but he seems to be lagging or something. Manages to pick off nuze. It's a good demo pick there, and we're going to see the combo getting cleaned up completely.
From Natural bottle plays, not gonna work.
Am I right in thinking that... Okay, what happened there? Because I'm pretty sure I saw the kill feed wrong. Anyway, it was a really well played mid from ownage. They almost baited their demo man out so that Animate would collapse onto nuze, and then they just all spammed the same point and they managed to clean up everyone. So it was really well played. We do see a scout already trying to commit to seconds. He's going to get spammed out. And Fragmented has a 10% Uber advantage, but that's going to be nothing by the time Uberlof gets to second. It's going to be pretty equal, and both teams are going to be building it pretty efficiently. T0m does get in index, but their frag was traded, so not really much to go on there. It was a scout for a solly, and nuze is going to be trying to be aggressive here, but he's going to take a lot of damage. He might just want to back off and heal up, as well as the scouts took a lot of damage on the right hand side, so they're just going to... Animate did really well pushing them out there of the point, and they've got back onto mid, and we're going to see another stalemate.
Well, I think I actually found out a great tactics for Animate team, sorry, so I think their scouts, they have a really good scouts, Animate team, and I think scouts should just play from behind and Fragmented on crits and Natural, like seeking or piping, whatever the team climb from forward. That would work pretty well. But, well, I don't think they're gonna do that now. I wish I could tell it to them. That would work, like, pretty much. Because nukkye is really sneaky scout. He could do that. He could play from behind. Couple Pride Gaming, you know. But yeah, at the moment both teams are having Uber, and Animate trying to hold it on a left yard. And Natural spamming them, but... ownage team are not being... Yeah, they don't really hurry up to push. I think they're just waiting for pick, though they don't have spies or something. So let's see how it's gonna end up.
I think ownage are in no position to be able to want to push. They have the mid, and they are one map up. So actually, if anyone's going to need to make the move, it's Animate. So we are going to see the scouts coming forward. So maybe scout Uber push. They get quickly spammed out by a couple of pipes. Uberlof only goes down to 90 HP. Ryder actually goes down there. I don't know how he went down, but he did get picked off by the flank. So that is one pick in favour of ownage squad. Nuze is down to 60 HP, but they're going to take this Uber through.
Oh my god,
Uberlof drops to a pipe.
Down.
Wow.
Oh my god, Natural.
I don't know if you saw that, but
yes.
But the pocket soldier T0m was standing in the way, and he dodged the pipe, and then as he moved to the side to dodge the pipe, it went straight to Uberlof.
I don't care about my medic, I'm just gonna dodge the pipe so Uberlof gonna catch this.
And Natural picks off T0m as well. Kermit kills himself, and we're going to see Uberlof spawn, but it's just going to be a nuze and Kermit, not Kermit, sorry, and Morsi on mid. I stand corrected. And we're going to see the scouts and push from left side, the whole team of Animate. Ownage don't seem to be wanting to commit by the hose pipe, and once again we're going to have a slight advantage in Fragmented's favour, but I think ownage know this. This is why they're holding so aggressively. They want to put spam down onto the soldier. See, nuze goes down though. That was well played from Natural there. Nation also picks off Uberlof. Index and Natural picked off the flank though as well, and trades are going left, right, and centre here. We do see a soldier left onto, and nice wall shot there from Ryder to pick him off. We do see a back cap that's going to have to be dealt with by HP. but he's going to be cleaned up, surely.
I think Nukkye
and
can get
Nukkye
that.
gets the pick. Yeah, he just needed the block from mid, and Nukkye's going to try peek last.
No,
but
he's getting back.
He sees the demo
Oh,
spawn
wait.
with the medic, and he's not gonna push at all. So Fragmented did go down there, but they managed to get the second point. And they should be able to hold this. We don't see any off classes as of this point, but Granary is quite a map for off classing. So we might see a sniper, and we do see a sniper from HP. So maybe he'll hold this right side, and someone will open the shutter. And
Yeah, let's watch the sniper. Maybe he's gonna do something beautiful.
yeah, but we do see.
Oh, such a miss HP. Aw, unlucky.
We're going to see Animate pushing this upstairs, try and get that height advantage onto ownage squad. Ownage are being quite aggressive on this left-hand side, and they're taking a lot of spam up top as well. The door is open for HP if anyone was holding down below. I don't know if they do have this. Sorry, I don't know if Animate know that they have a sniper, but if they do, they're playing this really well because he can't see anything at the moment. And Animate are going to drop down onto the left-hand side, so they could go straight into the sniper sideline. Sniper's now going to be watching right side, and
Ownage decided to push forward, as I see. Didn't they? No, they didn't.
yeah, they're going to
Sorry,
pick off
my
this
bad.
scout as well. This is well
No.
played, controlled aggression.
They
and
just lost their soldier instead. Our scout, I mean. Excuse me.
oh, massive air shot there.
Yeah, that
and
was also
headshot from
headshot.
HP as well. So
Yeah,
they Fragmented dropped the Uber, but they've got a player advantage if they just stay alive, which they are doing really well. Nukkye is just staying out of the fight, and now they're just going to bomb the point, and this is easy pickings. That was really well played from Animate. They just all spread out as soon as the Uber came out, and as soon as Fragmented dropped.
Looks
they
like
all
come back.
look like you're back.
No, looks like come back.
Oh, comeback,
From
yeah.
Animate, yeah.
Hopefully they're going to win this map
Yeah,
convincingly,
hopefully.
so we can go to
Yeah,
a
so
third
we
map.
can go third map, yeah, exactly.
Of course. I think you're just saying whatever I say. It's just,
I'm like a parrot, you know.
Yeah,
I repeat everything you say.
you're my pets now.
don't think-
we do see Natural being aggressive, sticking off that health kit, and Nuze actually goes down to 50 HP. He's so weak, and Fragmented goes down to a nice bomb from Kermit. Kermit does get cleaned up, but the medic is down, and they've got no heals in their team now, so they just need to focus the frags, and that is exactly what they're doing. Natural goes down to 40 HP. He does get cleaned up. Index and Nukkye both weak, and Nukkye is the last player remaining yet to be cleaned up. He does pick off HP, and he's actually going to get out. Well played from Nukkye, but that was a great bomb from Kermit at the beginning.
Well, yeah, Uberluf managed to save him somehow. I think it was like the first time, wasn't it? Because like he got used to die like pretty much every middle, right? Like me. So, but this time they got an advantage. And I think like this, they're gonna get a second point for free, and maybe possible, yeah, maybe even last point.
Do see Nukkye are in drop down, so he's going to look
Yes,
to go
I do.
behind.
I'm watching
He's
him right
now
now.
come out now. He's going to go behind them. He's just trying to scout out and see what, no pun intended there, scout out and see who's there. Ryder does go pick down, but the Uber does come out from
Couple
Uberlof.
Pride Gaming.
And the scout gets launched up into the air. He's going to get pinned down, but the soldiers also controlled aggression. Noose is spamming them out. Morty does get picked off by Index, and the medic's getting spammed out. Nice rocket there from
Nuke is
Nation.
also doing his work meanwhile.
Wow.
He just got the soldier, he just got a demo man, and now he's not
There's
gonna
a
cap the
back cap
second
from
point.
HP,
Better
but-
you stay there, Nuke. Come on, cap the second point. That's the right decision, exactly.
So yeah, that was really well played. Both the scouts there, Index and Nukkye, cleaning up really well there. But we do see these new forward spawns granting them access to mid straight away. Nukkye's going to get popped on, and they're going to try and focus down this pocket soldier, but they're going to get way out of here. And this Uber's not going to do anything except get them midpoint. However, Uberlof doesn't have that much of an advantage, so if they build this with a scout while capping, they might be able to make up for this wasted Uber. So it's currently about 30% advantage for Uberlof, and Fragmented is going to climb up top, is he? Yeah, he is. Right play, so he can stand on these crates, get this high advantage over the enemy team.
Does Nuze actually watch his ticket traps or something? Just before, like 3 people like went through his ticket trap and nobody died. Okay, I'm gonna just put stickers right here, but I'm not gonna kill anything. It's just for design. That's how it goes.
Apparently, someone said in the chat that you're the only caster. I'm a toxic caster, and I shouldn't be casting. So
I
apparently they want
shouldn't be.
No, I shouldn't be. So apparently they want more of you. So I'm just
no,
gonna let you
come on,
lead.
they're
I'm
just
gonna let you
kidding.
lead for a while. So you take the lead.
Samski, come on, you're the best caster ever. What am I talking about? Like, okay, Sideshow at Marble and you. I'm just like, you know, like a shadow right here. Okay, well, yeah, ownage team are trying. Oh, look at the soldier jump. Will he get a medic? No, he's not gonna get a medic. Yeah, but at least he forced the Uber from ownage team, and now they just popped for free and went forward. But I don't think they're gonna have a chance to get something like this. Yeah, the Uberlove just went down, HP just went down, so basically, yeah, the scout who is doing all of the job for them. Morsi also goes down, and now Animate have like, well, they just got middle point, and then they're just gonna push.
We do see Nuze watching this sticky trap, but he's not gonna...
Nuze doesn't watch his sticky trap, looks like that.
He did dead it, but he didn't get anyone successfully. And they're just gonna hold this last point. They have got a heavy spawn in the form of HP. But Fragmented does have that Uber advantage of around 45%, so we should be able to see them push into last with an Uber advantage.
Morsi is on a sniper, by the way. So he might pick something, but I don't think so. Sorry, Morsi, nothing personal.
Shots fired there against Morsi. This coming in from LuLu. Morsi can't snipe apparently, so that's going to be something for the interviews. We're going to shout out that LuLu said that Morsi can't snipe. We are going to see the Uber come out, and the Heavy's going to get focused down really quickly. They're going to push them back into those forward spawns, and they need to focus on the point now. They push them all back into the spawns. Uberloff is on 85%, but he's going to get focused down, and that is really well played for Animate. Good focus call. Good focus fire, they pushed them back into spawn, and then as soon as they came out, they put damage on them and killed them. That was really well played from Animate. So we're going to go into this third middle, and you're going to take us through this third middle, LuLu.
Well, looks like Animate gonna get this map, or at least that's what I hope for this.
Come on, you got more passion, come on. Cast normally, bliet.
Oh. Oh my god, here's the passion. If you want some passion, I can just start to speak Russian language. So half of the chat gonna just, like, you know, they're just gonna be glad that finally there's some Russian casters.
Stop babbling, we're missing the middle fight. Gosh, woman. Okay, so we're gonna see Animate lose 4 players there, and they're gonna get out. Ownage squad did a really good job there of bombing in and pressuring the enemy combo back. So Animate did keep Fragmented alive, but they lost the mid fight. We're gonna see nukkye trying to go for a hero play onto Uberloff, but nothing came of it. And Animate might struggle to hold this second point, even though they have the Uber. So we're gonna...
Excuse me, I'm just watching. I'm just focused on a game. Yeah, buff Uber it has been like used. Okay, and this is basically like Uber trade, nothing special.
So we're going to see Nation and Ryder go down to 80 HP, and there's massive damage. Ryder gets
Look at this!
Oh wow, that was
Animate
massive.
Team
Fragmented did go down, but they just need to go aggressive now on
yeah,
Uberloff,
who cares about the medic? Nobody needs a medic.
No
they just push forward.
Medic mains are, you know, are usually goals as well, and no one cares about them. Oh, shots fired. So we're gonna see Natural and Ryder so weak. And we do see a pause, so we can take a break from this amazing cast.
Well, Samski, once again, how do you serve as a medic? Yeah.
So you pretend that you're rocket jumping a soldier, but you don't have a rocket, so you just wait for the rocket to hit the ground.
What do you mean, you're rocket jumping a soldier as a medic? What did you say?
Yeah, so like, you know, if you rocket jump as a soldier, you shoot the rocket as you crouch jump. So all you need to do as medic is you wait for the rocket to hit the like just before you hit the ground, you crouch jump up as if you're rocket jumping, and you manage to fly away. That's 101 Samski's version of surfing. But you know, I'm a bad medic, so that's why I don't play medic.
What do you play then?
I don't really play anything. I'm pretty useless at everything. So.
Okay, that's actually second day in a game for me. So yeah, that's why I'm asking. And what about passion, Samski? Do you play normally?
No, I don't play normally.
Don't play normally.
Yeah, I know. I should really play normally. I'm focusing on casting rather than playing. So.
I think you shouldn't.
We do see this pause, and hopefully we get a response from the players soon as to why this is a pause. Hopefully. None of the important players dropped out of the server, and it's just a scout or something that the play can be resumed rather efficiently. we do see Animate in front at the moment. Nukkye with 3 dominations. He's playing really well this map. Well, he played well on the first map, but just they weren't able to use that picks and damage to their advantage. Nuze down on 6 points at the moment on the scoreboard. I know points isn't everything, but Natural had a great game against his demo comparative in the first map, sorry, and it looks like it's a similar thing again. Yeah, we should. Riders also having a much better game. Obviously, this is a soldier map.
You know what we should? We should cast normally. People say.
Cast normally.
Yes.
Yeah. Cast normally, bliat. Right. Yeah. So I think Animate are playing much better on this map. I don't know if this was their map pick, so this is why they're playing much better. It would make more sense because they seem to be a lot more coordinated. So hopefully we get a response in time. I want to know. Have you played with any of these players? Do you know like them personally? Do you know like any of their thought process? Do you know any dark secrets? I know you've already pulled shots fired that apparently Morsi can't snipe, so you obviously know from experience that Morsi can't snipe.
I played with nukkye like few pickups, and he's really good player. That's the thing we saw. Like just before he was marking for what team was it in high Nerd Rage.
I don't know what team.
Was it Nerd Rage?
It was one of the top teams, yeah.
He was marking for Hairpy, I guess. Oh no. He was marking for Stark. And it wasn't Nerd Rage, was it?
Yeah, that would have been...
He did pretty well also.
Nerd Rage, yeah.
Also Nation. Oh, I think we're live. Uberlof is about to do... no, we're not live. Okay, they just changed their mind.
I think they paused and unpaused just so the player could join again. So we've got a vote currently in the chat that is saying press 1 to get LuLu and Samski to make out on stream. I'm sorry, but the geography, if that's not your strong point, guys, I'm from England and she's from Russia, so it'll be quite difficult to be able to kiss on stream. So unfortunately for you guys, there'll be no kissing at the moment.
We're live.
We are live.
No kissing anymore, no kissing for you.
No kissing no more,
Friend
and we're going to see Kermit clean up those scouts on the mid. I want to know who dropped from the server. We should find out soon. Like 90 seconds in the future, we're going to see ownage pushing. My HUD is completely messed up, so I'm just going to quickly refresh that. And yeah. Take us through while I'm refreshing. We're going to see ownage pushing through second.
Everything is good. Ownage team currently pushing last point of Animate team, and they have Uber. Well, yeah, Uberlove just used his Uber on a last point, and HP goes down, Morsi goes down, Nuze goes down, Uberlove's going back. Meanwhile, Kermit's still on the last point. Well, yeah, and now Animate team is just getting the second point and pushing forward. Yeah, well, so far from Ownage team, only HP is alive and T0m is alive. I think they're not gonna try to block this because they have no chance, just basically 2 players, like, it's not gonna make any difference. Anyway, HP is getting nukkye. And, oh, yeah, by the way, I also need to refresh my, yeah, I'll just restart again. Yeah, I've got the same problem.
Just reconnect to the server.
Yeah.
So we are going to see who dropped. Oh, it was Morsi. So Morsi probably having some connection problems. But we are going to see Uberlof with the slight disadvantage. But we do see the sticky trap. It does get depth before Fragmented goes through. So no medic pick there for you today, Nuze. And the soldier's going to get pushed out into Garage, and he's going to go down. Kermit going down, and HP needs to be careful that he doesn't overcommit to this. They need to not lose any more players. They need to make sure that Uberlof gets that Uber, and the Uber comes out from Fragmented. They need to focus down the medic. Medic goes down to 95 HP. He's on 94%, and he's going to get cleaned up. And wow,
so
massive
unlucky.
play there from Animate, and they're going to clean up for the last point. Animate are playing so much better on this map. They knew that advantage they had there of 20%.
I think they've got passion.
They have passion once again.
They
I'm
have
ashamed
passion,
we don't
definitely.
have team.
I think they have Merlin and he's mumbled. I swear that.
They have some sort of Russian influence.
Yes.
So we are going to see once again the mid fight. Natural is much faster than nuze this time, and he manages to spam him out, but are we going to say the same thing again? Ownage is taking control of these mids. Massive bomb there from Ryder, going straight down onto the medic, gets good damage, but he's going to get cleaned up. T0m also goes down, and Uberov does go down from a nice sticky from Natural, but Ownage once again seem to be the masters of cleaning up. They need to keep Fragmented alive, but he's going to get cleaned up by Kermit. Kermit getting 2 kills there, and it's just Index alive. They know exactly where he is. He's down behind, and he's probably just going to wait for the forward spawn of the medic or something like that. So we should see if he's going to get any nice picks, but they know exactly that he's behind, so I doubt that he's going to be successful, although they don't look behind. He's going to go down! Oh my...
Sorry for the high-pitched voice, it was just such a beautiful moment.
Oh my god, I don't understand. They were looking behind, they knew he was behind, and then they didn't check outside the spawn when they went forward. Play normally, Bliads.
Well played, Pocket Soldier.
Kermit's gonna go on to Fragmented. He's gonna hit 1 rocket, but the scout's also on Fragmented. He's down to solo. He goes down. And
no, you're not gonna do like me. Don't even try.
No, I'm not a woman. I'd need someone to like tug on my balls or something like that.
Wait, what?
No, don't worry.
Do you have some? Okay.
So we're gonna get Ownage down to 3 players. Morty gets cleaned up by Ryder and by Natural, and Natural bombs in and gets Uberlof. What? I don't know why he just decided to get that, but it worked out for him, I guess. So Fragmented now has spawned. He hasn't got anyone to heal, but and by the time that Uberlof spawns, they're going to have the same amount of Uber, but they have managed to get 2 picks, and they should be able to get aggressive onto nuze on this right-hand side flank once they get the heals. Oh, LuLu, are you there?
Yes,
Come on, take me through, take me through. I can't carry. My back is aching.
Oh, you have to. Because people don't really like to listen to my voice. But never mind, yes, as we see. What do we see? Oh, yeah, we see that Ubers are actually equal, and no one is in garage, so it's basically a game that deathmatch. Not deathmatch, everybody's just staying, like, trying to be like passive and trying to get a pick or something.
Stalemate.
Yes, and Animate team, they don't hurry up with pushing, because nobody here, no one of them have Uber yet. The Animate team got HP, really strong scout of ownage team. This is actually a really important pick, I would say, yeah. And Natural is going really aggressive on a 2nd point. So basically, Animate team just got 2nd point for free.
They managed to get the 4
Did they use Uber, by the way?
Yeah, they traded Ubers, so T0m is going to get traded, we should do, yeah, he does go down, and HP also went down. There's a scout on last, and the demo's down to 9 HP. The scout is on the medic, he's on 2 HP, and he gets him! Oh my god, they didn't focus the thing there. They have so much passion right now, they just need to focus Kermit, who's left on the point. They just need to jump him. It's not hard.
Got this.
Just do it, wait for the spawns. Oh wow, he gets 2 people with 1 rocket, but he...
Samski. I think that looks like their map.
I think it does indeed. It's 4-0 with 11
minutes left. Yeah.
Minutes left. I mean, the only thing that I would say is that if you remember back to I-49, you did see Broder.
Yes, I remember this game.
4-0 down against the Australians, and they got 5 rounds in like 7 minutes. So you know it's definitely possible. But the level is certainly different between Broder and Ownage squad. We're going to see a soldier bomb in, and we've got a slight server lag there. But Natural does go down, Kermit gets traded, and nice double kill there from the scouts. Nation is cleaning up Morsi, and they just need to focus the point, focus the scout now, clean up the medic. Medic goes down, it's just a scout alive, and he's going to go down. And that was really well played from Animate.
Animate got Uber advantage right now. So you know what it means. It means passion.
It means passion.
Yes. Well, it means like 1 more round. 0-5. If it's gonna be 0-5, that's gonna be...
I think that'll be a massive confidence boost for Animate to go into the 3rd map. Having won 5-0, I think they would have been very disappointed losing on a golden cap in the 1st map. But they are certainly playing very well on this map. They're going to take this charge probably with a scout and a soldier. Nukkye is looking to get aggressive with the Uber, but they're playing so passive. And the demo is using the Iron Bomber, which is basically like a sticky pipe where it just doesn't roll. And I'm so glad that they changed the map before we finished. That's really really nice of them. So I'm going to presume that map went to 5-0 because it was nowhere near ending. And I'm just going to bring up the logs. So we do have, yep, it went to 5-0. I apologise for that, guys. that they just changed the map without making sure that we had the delay. So I posted the logs in Mumble. If we look at the damage, you just have Natural, Nation, and Rider all at the top, and Nukkye, sorry, all at the top, and then followed by the remainder of Ownage squad, and then you have Index at the bottom. But to be honest, Index didn't really need to do anything when their team were just cleaning up everything. Fragmented, Nation, and Natural, the combo of Animate, only died 7 times apiece. So they really stayed alive. They really made sure that they always had that advantage. And then Nukkye, 23-8, just incredible there, cleaning up there, and they fully deserved to take that second map. So yeah, if you guys have just joined us, this is a high playoff game between Ownage Squad and Animate. The first map went to a golden cap, 2-1 to Ownage Squad. The second map, and that was CP Snakewater. The second map was CP Granary Pro, and Animate took that very convincingly, 5-0. And we are now going to go to a third map, and it's going to be. Remind me, what is it going to be, LuLu?
I think that was Process. No, Gullywash. Excuse me. Yeah.
So again, I think I'm going to call this now, just in the form that Nukkye is playing in, and I'm just going to say that they're going to take Gullywash Animate. I'm going to call it 4-1. I don't think they're going to white roll them, but I think they have so much confidence right now, and I think.
Do you think it's going to be 4-1?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to roll it, but I think they're going to win convincingly, but they're not going to close it out. I think.
But it's 4 for Animate, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 for Animate, certainly.
Let's see. I call for 3-2.
3-2. You think it's going to be very close
for
then?
Animate? Yeah. Because like the Granary, I don't know this in the Index guy, yeah, the guy who's playing Scout for ownage, he did like not that well like he could. He did way better on the first map, so maybe he gonna enable his hacks again and do well on the third map. Let's see.
So yeah, we are going to hopefully this map will be as exciting as the last map. I don't want it to be a roll, but it would be nice if we got like quick rounds either way. Obviously, this map is renowned for being able to like almost push onto their last as long as you get their medic. If you win the mids, you can almost always push onto their last because it's such a compact map. So it will be interesting to see, like almost as you say, like a 3-2. That'd be awesome if we could just see that. But the rounds are like relatively quickly, like 3-minute rounds. But you keep everyone on their toes. Be much more fun to cast rather than that first map. And I almost ran out of things to say, and that's difficult because I like to talk.
Samski.
Yes.
What LMAO box is? Tell me, please. I'm a noob. I don't know.
What is a what?
What is this?
What is what? I don't understand.
What's this?
I don't understand. But anyway.
I think we're just too old to understand the slang. Well.
Yeah, I don't know what LMAO box is.
Me neither.
LMAO.
LMAO.
So hopefully hopefully this map is more exciting like Granary was, but I want it to be close, this final map, and obviously whoever wins this last map goes into the second round of high playoffs, which I think is the top 8, I think. So yeah, it would be interesting to see who the winners would meet up against. Obviously it's just going to get higher quality throughout the playoffs, and because they'll be contesting for a Prem spot next season. So, yep, we should. Hopefully, this game gets started relatively soon. I know Animate don't like to play too late. Yep, they're even saying in chat, "Go." They really want to get this underway, and Ownage Squad are probably just wanting to slow down the momentum that Animate held on that second map.
Well, yeah, Nukkye wants to play as soon as possible.
I stand corrected. Sonny Black's just messaged me. High started is 6 teams. So next round is semis, aka top 4. So I presume that means that there's some sort of hierarchy. I'm guessing the top 2 teams, which I think was like Hello Kitty Ninjas and someone else, they don't have to play the first playoff game. Then it will be, they will both, the first and second will both play the winners of the 5th, 6th and 3rd, 4th games. So I think that's how it works, having stand corrected by Sonny Black. So let's go into this map. I think both teams have readied up, so we should be going live soon. And we have gone live. So LuLu, take us through this first middle with your amazing casting skills.
Oh, please. Well, I'm watching Natural's rollout right now. I don't really have any idea how should T0m do rollouts, but Nature was pretty fast. I think he was like faster than, excuse me, how's his name? Nuze, yeah. But yeah, Nature got just, yeah, he got down pretty quickly because his scout wasn't fast enough to to support him or cover him. And this mid is like pretty much, like I would say, bleedy.
Uberloff is down
like
16 HP. Sorry to interrupt you, but he's
look at
literally
this. They're just standing in the corner.
They're just getting stood in the corner. And he finally goes
he got a
down.
medic.
Thank Christ for that. That nukkye finally managed to clean up, and this is going to work in their favour. Tom has got no heals. He's going to go at 30 HP. nukkye cleans up. Sorry to interrupt you, but that was just too funny to watch. Uberloff was literally just standing in the corner for his life, and Tom was trying to block every pistol shot that nukkye was sending at them, and they're going to win this first mid with a 100% Uber advantage. Go, LuLu.
I'm watching. I'm focused on the game. And again, look at the sticks. Have you seen it? I'm watching nukkye at the moment, and there was a sticky trap nearby lower. And once again, nukkye just went through the sticks like 3 times or so. And
the like, riders onto the demo. He's going to get cleaned up from Tom. Sorry to interrupt once again. But the scout is already on last. They've already Ubered into last, and there's just 2 soldiers on the point. They're going to get cleaned up by Natural and Nation, and the first round goes to Animate. Once again, the momentum is Animate, and that all came down to nukkye and Fragmented staying alive.
That was all nukkye's job, yeah. He did pretty well. He got like 4 3 picks on the last point, and nukkye came in.
Okay, some people are asking if you can make them a sandwich, Luke.
Yes, I can, pretty much. I can even cook borscht or pilmeni, like whatever you like. I know how to cook. I don't know how to cast, but I know how to cook. Meanwhile, I think ownage soldiers are having not really good moment.
Oh, but you say that Tom
goes
just
down.
bombs in and gets Natural and Fragmented with 2 rockets. Tom gets a 3rd pick. He's still alive, actually. Oh no, he doesn't. He gets cleaned up.
Wipe.
nukkye sort of just said, you want to get my medic? Well, you haven't killed me, so I'm just going to kill all of you, and screw you all. So Fragmented does go down, but he's going to spawn at the same time as Uberloff, so no Uber lost in terms, and they have got the first point. So they're just going to be looking to hold this middle, and they look to be even wanting to push second. nukkye and Ryder are already trying to be aggressive on the medic, but they're going to get pushed out, and I think it's just going to be a stalemate between second and first point. But the combo of Animate are being really aggressive big door. They need to be careful because there are people up top and they don't want to get dropped down on the scouts. And now being really aggressive onto the combo. Nation does a good rocket onto the scout, and he's getting focused down so hard right now. He somehow gets Mercy, and Ryder behind, just with Index gets. They just don't even care. They've got no respect for ownage now. They rolled them 5-0. They shouldn't have no respect. They've just shown that they are the most dominant team in this official. They did bad on Snakewater, but now they were like, nope, they're not going to let them show any mercy to ownage. And yeah, that was well showed there from the flank, just walking in and stomping on ownage.
I think ownage team have like kind of problem with flank. I think like they don't really have flank, or they have, but it's like pretty weak. Because like as I say, Animate scouts, they actually started to play by the scouts. Yeah.
LuLu just cut out. we lost you for a bit, LuLu. That's all right. We do have the aggressive heavy from Nation, and we do have Sniper on the form of nukkye. So let's see if they can get any picks. He's going to get quickly spotted by the scout. He does even get cleaned up, HP going down. There's stickies on the wall, they're going to push very quickly. They need to get this Uber force though, and they're probably just going to wait for the Sniper to re-peak. The Uber does come out though, and I think Nation might go underneath. He's waiting for a crossbow, and he might just go underneath and see if he can push. They're going to push back in. Nation, I'm going to stay on hold with Nation. Animate, Fragmented gets picked off. Uberloff goes down to the Sniper. Nation doing so much damage here, but he eventually gets picked off by HQ. Just the Sniper left of nukkye, and he's going to get cleaned down by the Scout. Well played from HP, the spawn coming out there just in time. And Nation did well there, but just not enough. No one else was focusing the damage that he was putting out.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, hello again.
Hello, welcome back. Did you catch that last push?
Thank you. Yes, I did.
So we're going to see
Mercy on heavy and so on.
We're going to see Nuze getting picked out there from Natural for overextending. The medic also takes a nice rocket there, and he's going to go down. Morsi does manage to pick up Natural, and a nice crossbow from Ulof to pick off Fragmented. They are going to give up this second point, but they did keep their medic alive, and they're going to have around an 80% advantage by the time Fragmented spawns. So really well played there. Nice arrow from Uberlof, and they should be able to push back out onto second once they do have this Uber. But I think I see a soldier behind onto last. That was Nation. He managed to pick up two people.
Just got two picks,
he picked both scouts off, and that's going to stop any push from Ownage, even though they have a massive Uber advantage. So, yeah, I think Animate are going to be happy with the round advantage just to be able to hold. And we do have also nukkye on the sniper, and there's a back cap.
Oh, not even close.
Wow, nukkye was so clear there to the back cap. Index, sorry, is on the sniper, so let's see if he can get any picks with that. Come on, LuLu.
I think nukkye should go scout. Oh, not scout, excuse me, spy. That would totally work, I guess.
A spy sniper combo instead of no scouts.
I should be spy, that would work. Oh.
This is not Highlander, or Highlander.
Oh, please, it always works. Have you ever seen how Sideshow is playing?
Oh, yeah, and that is why Sideshow is renowned for being the best spy in Prem.
Well, anyway, yeah, let's see how this is gonna go. Both teams have Ubers.
Let's see if any aggression is going to come out from either teams, or Animate just going to be able to hold this. They're looking to want to be able to push this in. The sticks do not get blown in time, and they're going to just focus the point. Nation gets destroyed by Kermit, but Kermit does go down, and the scouts from Ownage clean up the house.
Yeah, Animate decided to get back. They decided to not push him. That was such an easy pick.
Natural did good damage there, managed to pick up HP, but he needs to get out before he gets picked off. He needs to keep Fragmented alive with that equal Uber. But well played from Ownage there, they managed to focus the kills after Animate's Uber was over. Animate wants to take this in though, and Tom does get picked straight away. They need to focus down the demo. He's weak on the floor, and they're going to go down, and the soldier's going to nice surf away there from Fragmented. He's so weak on the floor, but he's going to get cleaned up. The scouts are going to want to come back for the medic, and he's going to get cleaned down. Nice play there from HP, and Uberlof is going to run for his life. He has a 62% Uber advantage. I do not think that that's going to stop Animate from wanting to try and suicide onto this last, and it doesn't indeed. I think they're going to try and push this straight away. They're creating space for the demo to be able to come in, and they just need to put some good damage, but they're going to get the spawns at the right time, and they're going to completely deny us.
Well, yeah, Animate just lost their medic, and they decided to not push. I thought they have a bunch of... Oh, actually, there is not that much time left. Or is it? Because my HUD is like frozen again. I don't see time and stuff.
Yeah, your mic is also extremely laggy and mumble, so I don't know if you've got some internet issues. We do see Ownage pushing out there, but HP does get cleaned up by nukkye. I think nukkye's on the back cap. No, he's not here. They decided to back off. They didn't push main lobby. And we do see Uberlof with a 60% Uber advantage. Also, I should remind everyone that that Sideshow should be always in the box. If you didn't catch Sideshow stream, then you should go and watch his previous broadcast, because it was pretty funny. He was playing Metal Gear Solid in a box, and it is as funny as it sounds. So go check that out as a side note. We do see Fragmented still building this Uber, but Uberlof does not want to push with this Uber advantage. Maybe he doesn't know that he has the Uber advantage. But Fragmented is holding way back until he gets this Uber, and they probably will then try and get aggressive. I have lost LuLu completely, so I am on my lonesome right now. Yeah, so I'm going to solo cast this. Well, I've been doing most of that anyway. Shots fired. We're going to see Tom trying to get aggressive with this Uber, but he's going to get spammed right out, and he's not going to get anything done with there. The flank is also trying to be aggressive on Ownage, but Animate are happy just to sit on this mid. They already have one round, and it looks like they're going to want to take this Uber in, but once again they just get spammed out, and it's like they can't decide whether they want to commit to this at all. They need to get good damage, but nothing's really happening at the moment, and Ownage not wanting to commit to this, but they really need to, because they're one round down, and they really need to get some momentum into this map rather than trying to slow the pace down dramatically. I don't know where LuLu's come, so yeah, Sideshow come, if you can hear me. I message you as well, so just come, because I can't do this on my own, like, can't do it anymore. my voice is getting tired. So we are gonna see... Oh, hang on. Oh, we do have
Yeah, I'm
LuLu
back.
back.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. So now we...
I couldn't join the room by myself, so because I didn't
Okay.
have access. Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to see, once again, neither team committing. Kermit does go down on the flank, but the flanks are weak for Animate, right? They're down to 44 HP, but nothing substantial. Animate are wanting to push on this this pick advantage. Both Ubers come out, ownage with a slightly better Uber, but they're not doing anything with it. They're not getting any focus
Oh, look at
damage.
this ownage team are just losing players one by one. Down Natural is also down from Animate. Well,
And-
I think Animate just gonna push straight this, because ownage lost all of this player and just Kermit is alive.
Yep, and Animate only lost Natural at the cost of that, and it's just Kermit and Morsi left. So let's see, Animate should just want to get really aggressive onto this before the spawns come out. The spawns are coming, but they need to focus down the point. They don't get the... and that's going to be 2 rounds to 0 for Animate. Yeah, so we're going to go into this third middle, and we currently see Nukkye at the top of the scoreboard. He really has having a fantastic game today. We're going to see Nuze focusing that big door. The medic is really slow to mid, actually, and we're going to see some delayed jump from Nation. He's going to get completely denied by the soldier. T0m goes in, gets a nice rocket onto Index, and also picks off Natural with a shotgun. T0m does go down, but that's a full wipe, except for Ryder and Fragmented. Ryder is making a distraction play so that Fragmented can get out. And Sideshow, can you unmute so you can cast with me, because LuLu is way too laggy. She's had to go. I think someone's DDoSing her because they're jealous of her amazing casting skills, and my voice is really hurting right now. While Sideshow has the delay on the stream, I just realised we're going to see Kermit picking up Natural and Natural trading the frag with each other. So there is a demo down for the moment for Natural, and Uberloff has a 40% disadvantage though, so nothing to push on at the moment, even though they got that demo pick. We do have Sideshow now, thank God. Please help me, my voice is killing me.
How the devil is everybody doing? So I've been watching this. It's been a tense game so far. I'm joining the server now. We're about 20 minutes left in the third map, something like that. Oh, only 17 minutes left. Let's see where everybody's at. So, what's the Uber situation like at the moment,
Fragmented
actually?
just popped into Uberloff, and they didn't get Uberloff. Uberloff just popped down, and they've lost 3 players. Fragmented down to 70 HP, and Nukkye's going to get challenged as well, all the way down to 100, but they are getting Fragmented out. He manages to survive on 28 HP, but ownage are going to be able to get this midpoint, and probably second as well. But Fragmented has managed to be out. Actually, no, sorry, they get the forward spawns, and I don't think ownage know this. They're going to walk straight into the forward spawns. Oh my god, this is chaos. Natural just picks up 3 people, and Nation picks up 2. And Nuze is the only person alive. They did not realise that Animate got the forward spawn, and that was just chaos. Ownage just walked straight into the choke, and it's called a choke for a reason. They just got spammed out.
Absolutely, absolute destruction there as Ownage squad tried to come in through the choke point, and Natural annihilated them. They were so close actually to being able to take down Fragmented, but he did stay alive. He's got 90% Uber, and as they cap the second point, they're going to be making their way into the lobby. And it is the defensive heavy and engineer for Ownage squad here. The score is 2-0 in favour of Animate. Ownage squad really need to bring things back. This needs to be a swing in momentum right about here. They've dropped Index down, so that's going to be helpful. It's only the single Uber on a scout. You're not going to do anything with that, Animate. That's a terrible idea. Ryder comes in, but he's going to get taken down by the Widowmaker. HP coming in there. He's going to be pressuring Natural. Oh my word.
As well.
He's got that infinite reload because he's just hitting all those shots for more than 30 damage. So he's actually just going to be pushing all the way out. Let's see what he ends up doing. Is he going to move that sentry up? Is he going to go for the cheeky play? I'd love to see that happen, but I don't think he is. I think he's going to end up toddling his way back to last there, and they're just going to slowly try and make their way in through choke before Natural gets his stickies up.
Yeah, Uberloff has a massive Uber advantage right now as well. Ryder also goes down, trying to suicide for that medic through drop down, and they really need to try and get aggressive here before Fragmented gets it. He is quickly building this, and the force does come out, so Fragmented is going to get out of this choke. Ryder does go down, and Nation also down, so both soldiers down at the moment for Animate. Nukkye did get a pick on Morsi behind, so I think there's going to be a back cap. There is indeed, and he's going to get challenged by a scout and a soldier. Doesn't manage to get either player, even though they went down so weak. And Fragmented does have this Uber. They look like they want to they want to go forward with this, but Index has gone down as well, and they're gonna solo onto the demo. The spawns are coming, and Nations comes forward, and they're going to be able to push off. Nice play there from Natural, managing to pick off HP and Uberloff.
Ryder and Kermit there just throwing rockets into each other, and in comes the next player as well, who immediately just gets annihilated by Nation. So they're keeping Fragmented alive here. He's got that 33%. That's a 33% advantage over his opposing medic of Uberloff, and they keep bleeding players here. That demo man pick could be absolutely crucial. If Animate choose to push now, there's no stickies up, this could be a decent opportunity, but look at Kermit and HP getting aggressive on this area. They've knocked Nukkye down fairly weak, and they had an opportunity to really take Natural as well, but he dropped down to 50 health, and they're just going to stabilize. Now Ryder's hanging around in that Riverside area, and a huge advantage here in favor of Animate. They're going to be pushing it in, Samski.
Yeah, Fragmented has popped this Uber through, but they've gone through low, and they've not focused the players behind them. They don't even realise that ownage are behind them, but they're going to focus the point instead. Nation gets 3 kills on the point, and they haven't cleaned up the damage, and oh my god, ownage are just managing to hold on to this. Fragmented, the only person alive. Tom getting the escape plan kill on Natural, and they just seem to completely ignore the combo of ownage behind them, and they went through under, tried to focus the point, but it didn't really work, and that's going to be the second point. The only compilation, or commiseration, I don't know what the word is that Uberloff did go down. So the Ubers are going to be relatively equal between the two teams, which is good because Animate have already got 2 rounds, so they just need to delay as much time as possible.
Yeah, if they start eating away on the timer right now, running that sniper of Nukkye, they can start really slowing down the pace of the game. Tom's going to try and lead it in. They want to be playing aggressively into that sniper, and they've knocked Natural down into an unfavorable position. But with Uberloff and Tom both going down, that's the combo annihilated here. They have managed to pick up both of the soldiers from Animate, but I would be expecting a repush here from Animate. They're going to get the frag onto Kermit, and in comes Index, followed by Natural, who's going to jump up, and this is not looking good here for Ownage squad. They're going to be wishing that they'd taken things a little more slowly there, I think, as they pushed in through that big door. Animate completely predicted them and used Natural as a little bit of bait. But again, we're going to see Animate with an opportunity to push into last. I really don't think it would be wise for Tom and Uberloff to try and defend this second point, although they were peeking it from the Riverside. They're going to back off, and we've got that same situation. We have that same situation again, Samski, where they have a 50% Uber charge advantage. Are they going to do it this time?
They have a pyro this time though, and I think this is going to deny the Uber completely. The soldier doesn't get picked off from behind as well, and it's the same situation. I guess this time is that they didn't go into they didn't focus the point, so they didn't run into damage. But Nukkye and Natural, the only ones alive left. Nukkye on the sniper, he manages to pick off Tom, and it's just a soldier on the point left. I don't know where Natural is. Oh, he's behind the point. I didn't even see this play. This is massive. Oh, well played from Natural. Natural is having a killer of a playoff game today. He's literally played well on all 3 maps. I was a bit worried for Animate. I hadn't caught up on how well Ryder was as a demo. Sorry, not Ryder, sorry, Natural, because obviously he used to main soldier, but he's playing really solidly well today. Really doing well for the team, and he's doing massive plays. As we do go into this 4th middle, Sideshow, take us through it.
Yeah, Nuze has really struggled to get into the game so far. He's going to take that top right-hand side aggressive rollout, doing a bit of damage to Ryder there, finished off the frag. With Tom's help, Index is going to scurry out, and due to the fact they lost position very early on and weren't prepared for the Ownage squad aggressive rollout, they're going to start dropping back. Index is potentially a pick if they try and get onto him, but Nuze really isn't playing this very aggressively, and Nukkye's all the way in onto Tom. Natural gets picked off as well. They're all trying to pressure Uberloff though. Look at this onto the Index.
Oh my god.
Big pick from him, and that gives Fragmented a huge Uber advantage.
Needs to watch out, though. There's a soldier jumping in behind him. Wow. Kermit, once again.
The last 2 players alive, both of the soldiers from Animate though, Samski, and so they do come out of that on top, but the spawn's going to come in earlier for Uberloff.
Yeah, I think Kermit's been doing a really good job at just like Fragmented has dodged a lot, and then it would always be that Kermit would just bomb in like afterwards, and you know, you wouldn't be expecting it. You've already surfed 1 rocket and you're thinking, phew, I'm saved, I've got away from the soldier, and then another soldier bombs you and you can't do anything because you're 20 HP, you can't really surf that rocket. So he's been doing really well, but the problem is that Uberloff has never survived. So we're going to see Natural getting picked off by Tom, and HP is in. Nice sticky there onto Nukkye from Nuze, and its trades are going left, right and centre at the moment. Animate doing the worst of it, right down to 26
Look
HP.
at that air pipe from Nuze onto Nation as well. We were calling him out for not getting into the game, but he racks his points up to 20 there with an air shot onto Nation.
Did you see what Nation just wrote in chat? He said it was a nice airport, but lucky.
But lucky. Nation was not strafing even slightly, and he was pencil jumping through the air. He deserves everything he gets. And I believe Nuze is using the Iron Bomber and managed to take him out with that. So interesting choice there from the demo man from Ownage squad.
Yeah, it's almost like a second sticky sort of thing, the lack of rolling. So there's a good force there from Ryder, really well played there. Just an obvious place to check, but the medic didn't even want to risk dropping it. Natural is going to get picked off from Nuze, and we do see players behind, so they might want to pick to try and block this, but it doesn't look like it. Natural just wants to get out, hold this uber advantage that they have, and they are 3-0 up. They don't really need to push this. They don't have an advantage, and Ryder was still behind, and he even managed to pick off T0m, like even on 20 HP. That was really well played from Ryder. Any time to delay now. They've got 9 minutes left, and we've seen how hard it is for them to push into last. And
they actually have an Uber advantage as well, and they want to push with it. It's only a small one. It's only something like 30%. Oh, well, 30% is all right to push with, but if I was them and I'm in that situation where I'm 3-0 up, I don't really want to be taking very many risks whatsoever. Ownage squad going to be rotating their flank round to Big Door and ready to take this Uber trade. He's just managed to get his Uber charge up right about now, Uberlof, so it's slightly better from them. They've managed to make fragmented multi quite a bit, but look at Index. Barrels in, takes down Nuze and Morsi there. Big plays by him, and this is the crumble from Ownage squad. They needed that push to go well for them. I think they were anticipating Animate to be much more passive than that and thought that it was their opportunity to push, but the aggressive defense came out really far in favor of Animate there.
Okay, so we're going to see Animate, obviously with that massive Uber advantage. It's going to be around 60% by the time Uber off heals, so once again Fragmented holding that advantage, and they should be able to bully themselves into this second point. Just a scout holding up top aggressively, but otherwise the combo should be able to walk through into choke relatively for free. We do see Nuze sticky up the platform in front of himself, but it's a very passive hold, and he's just going to wait for a soldier to bomb in. Oh, there's sticks on the wall there, but the soldier didn't decide to jump onto the platform, and the sticks are going to be not dicked. And we're going to see the Uber come out of Fragmented. They're going to take this this lobby control, and they need to get on Uberlof if they can. Soldier Nation's going to jump in. Nice rocket. Oh my god, HP just took the rocket. Just ate the rocket Nation meant for Uberlof. And Uberlof's on 70 HP. He's in secret. He just needs to stay alive. Fragmented's going for the Uber source. Oh my god. And nukkye comes in and picks off two. And then, where did they come from? Did Ryder come from underneath? I didn't see where they went.
Ryder bombed in from on top, and Natural just sat there waiting, just spamming the point again and again and again, and really it was Ownage squad not able to take down those players who played the point quick enough and forced to throw their bodies on the point to actually block it from being capped, and Natural was just having a field day there, piling all the damage into them. They have 7 minutes here to regain 4 rounds. It is mathematically possible, but it will require some kind of miracle and extreme change in circumstances here for Ownage squad to get back into this game. The mid fairly equal for now, but there's a headshot to stop Kermit's aggression.
nukkye running sniper to mid, it's just straight disrespect for the team. He knows that it will slow down the game, and he knows that he can count on getting oh my god, Natural just juggled the medic off the point. Another headshot from nukkye, and it's just the demo alive. He's going to get cleaned up. Oh no, sorry, T0m is still left in choke, but he's going to try and go drop down, I think, and try and get a medic pick. But I don't know, he should be cleaned up pretty efficiently here. He's going to jump in, but the medic's Big Door anyway. He's going to get cleaned up by the soldier. And that was really well played from Ryder, good awareness. And they're going to have 70% Uber advantage pushing into this last. This looks like it's going to be an imminent 5-0.
Yeah, they should be able to get in there, and the sniper taken down from on top is going to mean that there's no risk whatsoever of Fragmented dropping his Uber charge as they come into the last. The positioning from Nuze and Kermit's very aggressive as well. They might get caught in that Uber charge here. Nuze actually dropping back behind the point, but there's a sniper onto the medic from Ownage squad. The roamer down as well. Only 2 players left alive, and this is going to be a quick 5-0.
I wouldn't call it quick. 25 minutes isn't that much of a quick 5-0, but
it really seemed to escalate though towards the end.
I think I think, honestly, Sideshow, they must have known that you were casting. They were thinking, okay, we know that Sideshow's casting now, we're going to pick up the pace a bit, make it more exciting for him to cast. So,
yeah, because they don't want me on the air for too long, you see. That's,
they don't want to waste your time. I mean, your charge rate is much higher than LuLu's. So,
it absolutely is. And Admirable charges me $5 every time something goes wrong anyway, as we've already found out with that Real Talk article. So, you know, time is money, and it's all very important here. But that's Animate moving on to the semi-finals. And the players from Ownage Squad are the first team in the high playoffs to miss out on their invite to EU TF2Pug.me. So that's the real deal going on right here. Morsi Fanshaw is not going to get his invite to Pug.me, and he is going to stay there as the the 6th place team.
Is that how it works then? I thought it was the playoffs, wasn't it?
No, it's the top 4 teams. It's the top 4 teams.
So they needed to win this match, and
they did. They did.
I feel so sorry for him. He's done really well. That he's one of those players that he's put a lot of hard work in to try and get up there, because there's not that much opportunity anymore to really rise to the occasion. You have a couple of players like Shadowburn and stuff that have risen from the divs, but there isn't as many players that have done that anymore. Obviously you've got the emergence of Dogs that had a great season. I think they placed 4th, and they played really well this season, and obviously they weren't Prem players beforehand. They were all new players, but otherwise I think there are a couple of new players in high that are really starting to show that they are of that caliber, or they're getting towards it. So
yeah, I think there's credit to him. He's really keen and he's trying to get into it, but based on the performance tonight as well, I think they really were out DM'd as well, fairly significantly. It's a bit of a pity that they weren't able to play with Drac. Drac's disappeared off to Japan, and so the normal carry, if you want to put that in quotation marks, for Ownage Squad not available. But T0m put up a decent performance. I don't think he was playing too badly. It didn't cripple their team particularly, but I was particularly worried by Nuze. I don't think he, because I think Nuze as well is one of those players who has the potential to improve quite a lot, but is definitely going to need another season in high, I think, just to develop and try and improve his gameplay, because he didn't really perform tonight when it was required.
I think it wasn't. I don't know. I haven't played with this team, so I don't know how this works. But I think that Nuze is one of those players. I know I've played against him in the past. He likes to play a lot of heals. But and if he was playing with Drac, who obviously has had the past of playing, he's played Pocket and Roma, but if he's got that sort of direction from that experienced player, I don't know if that's made the difference tonight, where T0m maybe not has given that sort of experience. I don't know if that made a difference. Obviously, Animate played extremely well. We are joined by Nation. I'm trying to get someone from Ownage Squad as well, but obviously we can start speaking to Nation, and we have nukkye as well. Nation, first of all, congratulations. You've made the top 4, which, most importantly means that you can play in Pug.me, because who wouldn't want to? You get to join the...
There, mate.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Well, for other people, then you don't need to be selfish. No, but you played really well. Were you disappointed after losing the first map, after such a stalemate result?
Yeah, I kind of think it was my fault, because I don't know how to play these situations. I'm very aggressive most of the time, and this time I'm kind of lost. But I wasn't really disappointed. We always had, in every of our fishes with Animate, which I played, we always had very, very weak first map, and then we just pick it up on the others. So we don't really practice that much, so it's a good. We actually beat some extra team which is practicing.
Okay, and nukkye, you had a pretty good series of maps. Were you pleased with your performance, or do you think you could have done any better on Snakewater? Because that seemed to be a map where, not saying you in particular struggled, but it was just so stalemate that you didn't seem to be in much of a flow as when you were not rolling, but being a lot more aggressive on the second 2 maps. We can't hear you, nukkye.
Nukkye's microphone seems to be broken there or something, but
yeah.
Oh, there we go. He's just not turned it on.
So yeah, on Snakewater, I played my momentum was off at all. I couldn't sync with the team, so I played my own game. So that's probably kind of the reason why we threw the map, because I couldn't sync up. My shots were off. and I feel a bit stressed on the first map. And that's pretty much on the second map I got my momentum back, and I got like back in the game. So yeah.
Sideshow, I mean, I don't really have many questions because I can't bounce it back between the two teams. It's very difficult when the
yeah,
opposition...
where are these scrubs from Ownage squad? Salty noobs, salty noobs, and they can't deal with a loser's interview apparently. But yeah, I'll have some questions for Animate as well. You guys, where did you finish in the season? Sorry, you'll have to bring me up to date with your position in high this season.
I think we were third.
Third. So
Yeah.
does that mean then that you go on to face the other winner of the of one of the quarterfinals? Do you know yet who you're going to be facing at any point in these playoffs?
I think it's top 5.
Yeah, I believe
No,
it's
so I think what happens, Sonny Black corrected me during the stream, I think you have this game and then you have the other game, which was obviously the third to sixth, the two sets of teams there, and then the winners of each team will play first and second. So I'm guessing if you guys came third, then you'll be playing the second place team. I'm guessing that would how it would work because you came higher up than the other teams. But I don't know. It's obviously up to Sonny Black and how they organise it. But
yeah, probably. So you'll end up playing against either Top 5 Rocket or Hello Kitty Ninjas if you
Yes.
reckon you're up against one. How do you feel against those teams then? Because they obviously finished a little higher than you in this. Oh, hello, who are we joined by there? Oh, Nuze, the Choker, excellent. We'll bring you on for some questions in a second. We're just having a chat. In fact, you can weigh in on this news as well. How do you think? We'll talk to you before we talk to the people from Animate. Actually, how do you think Animate are gonna do in the rest of the playoffs? They have to play either against Top 5 Rocket or Hello Kitty Ninjas. Do you think they have a chance?
I think Animate definitely have a chance. They could probably beat top 5 without too much of a hassle. They have probably a harder game than they did against us, but I think HKN are the real opponents.
Is that going to be where stuff starts to get real once you're facing Hello Kitty Ninjas? Are they by far and away the best team this season?
I know. We won against them a few times. So.
Yeah.
I just got the playoff tree. So what would happen is the other game is Foreskins versus Twisted Play, and then so Animate will now play Top 5 Rocket for the final for the top 2, and Hello Kitty Ninjas will play the winner of Foreskins versus Twisted Play. So maybe yeah. So I think I was right in saying that you guys are playing the second place team. So.
Top 5 Rocket it is then.
Maybe that's better for you guys because in the end, if you win Top 5 Rocket, at least you've got the chance to play against who came against Lego for the final playoffs, Prem playoff spot. So if you lose against Hello Kitty Ninjas because they're such a strong team, no offense to you guys, but I've just seen their scrum results against Prem teams this season have been ridiculously strong. So, but Animate looks strong enough to be able to take on Lego. Well, that's my opinion anyway, especially when Lego are folding. So.
Very interesting.
I think if you make top 2 in these playoffs, I think you've got a guaranteed spot in Prem next season. I might be wrong in saying that, but I think that's gonna how it's worked because I think Lego is folding. So
are you guys gonna? Well, first of all, how confident do you feel about the playoffs? Do you reckon you'll be able to get there to top 1, top 2 spot?
Probably.
I'm
Not
kind
fair
of
at all.
excited.
So you said you've beaten Hello Kitty Ninjas in scrims a few times. Do you feel
Yeah.
confident against them? Were they just flukes?
No fear at all.
No fear at all. Because you guys had a pretty tough first map, but do you feel like you just need to get into it? Are the best of 3s the best thing for you? You get into it on the first map and then you roll the next 2?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it all.
Like, I don't want to sound cocky, but I'm not very afraid of top 5. If I remember, they beat
I
us
don't think you should be.
once or twice, and that was when we were without Nacho, which is our main caller.
I think you can beat them.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. No, it's just all. I just think you can. Like, it's possible. Like,
Yeah.
Well, very good then. It looks like you're on track. Commiserations then to Nuze and, well, not so much Tom. Tom's a merc that was brought in. Nuze then, here's your opportunity to spit some real talk. Do you think Tom filled Drax's boots? Was that the problem?
I don't think Tom underperformed at all, but
But
it's
Drax
just
better.
playing
whoa.
playing a season with one player and like getting that synergy I think me and Drag played really well together, as well as Uberlove. As a combo, we were pretty solid throughout the season, and it kind of throws a spanner of the works when you have a merc to play. But I don't think it affected us too much. Animate, at the end of the day, we're the better team tonight.
And so, what went wrong for you guys? How did you perform fairly decently on the first map, although it was fairly slow, and then end up losing the next two maps 5-0? What went wrong?
I'm not sure. Snake's always been one of our better maps, but I think we definitely could have given a better performance on Granary. Like we won for the first 4 mids, I think, but we just couldn't follow up on that, I guess.
It was like Animate took advantage of like the mistakes we made really well. Like we'd have people overextending or just dying randomly when they shouldn't do, and it's like they took advantage of it really well. Like I remember on Gully Wash, like we had one of the calls where it was we had HP going back to play Sniper, I think it was, and then they obviously noticed that one person was gone. Well, I assumed they did, and they just pushed in and just crushed us, kind of thing. Like
I think also the difference between the first and the second 2 maps is that Natural didn't overextend. In the first map, he overextended so much, it was unreal. You guys would always get a demo pick, especially you, Tom. You got so many demo picks because he would overextend without any heals. On the second 2 maps, he didn't do that at all. I think he died the same amount as his medic on like almost both maps, so I think that was a massive thing. And also, as you mentioned, Nuze, like playing with a merc might not be, performance-wise of the pocket might not be different, but the insight that you're used to from Drak and the coordination that you're used to having with a certain player, you know, you can't get that. That can't be unnoticed. Like even if the DM level might be the same level. So like not saying that Tom is a bad player, because obviously he played Prem this season. He's obviously, you know, proved himself. But if you play with a certain player, you're absolutely right. Then there's going to be a sort of a difference when, especially when it's against such a good team in playoffs.
Yeah, they have different, like, I don't know, Drak calls very differently to Tom, I'd say. Tom likes to take a bit more charge than Drak did.
Oh, so you guys were under the thumb of Tom this game, were you? He was.
No, Uberlove was still the main caller,
but Tom was getting his voice heard. He was getting in there, making sure you all sacrificed your lives in order to pad his stats, etc.
You could say that.
And so, how do you guys feel with that finish? With that finish in the season, do you think you could have done better? Are you disappointed with the result, or is that a fair finish to season 21?
Well, I think we could have done better in, like, retrospectively speaking, but we've had issues throughout, like, the last 3 or so weeks of the season with Uberlove being able to play, and it's kind of ruined our practice regimen a little bit, but I'm happy with where we came. I mean, it would have been nice to get a Puck Me spot, but that doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a big circle jerk anyway, Nuze. Don't worry about
it. It's funny because it's true.
So, do we know when the next playoff action is happening for High? The game's happening tomorrow?
Yeah, it should be tomorrow night, yeah.
And is that Foreskins against Twisted Play?
Yeah. Twisted Play, yes.
Going down tomorrow. Very interesting, so we'll definitely have to try and cover that as well. Can we get some predictions from the guys who've played against them all season? Who do you think is going to win that?
Foreskins.
I kinda hope in Twisted Play, to be honest. Yeah, every time we had like better games against them, because playing against Foreskins is kinda like random. They like to go behind so much, and about Pugme, I don't really want to play with them. So
regardless of who wins tomorrow night, I'd be surprised if they could beat HKN in the semi-final.
Do you think those 4th and 5th place teams, yeah, have Twisted Play and Foreskins? Do you think they are worse than you guys in Animate? Do you reckon if you were playing a direct round robin against them or something like that, you'd be able to beat them? You said that they have no chance against Telecookie Ninjas.
We could have beat, like, if we're saying best of 3 and how we played tonight, I think we would have been able to contest top 5 Foreskins and Twisted Play. In my opinion, Animate and HKN are the best teams in High at the moment. But it was kind of unfortunate that we played Animate. But
I think you could have won if you would give less heals to Tom, because He gave like 40% 0-7 map to Tom. And your
I
flag
don't know.
was so good.
Drag's used to a lot of times a lot of heals anyway. Like I don't usually take much. It's difficult playing demo against Animate. They like to put a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah, Riders are god.
It really wasn't down to how much heals I got.
Yeah,
I think
That's the
your
ni-
team's used to playing very pocket-heavy style.
that's true.
Anyway, isn't it? But yeah, you didn't seem to be able to properly coordinate some of your pushes in. I feel, and some of the play was a little more sloppy than we're used to seeing from you guys. So a little bit of an underperformance, perhaps, but it was a decent attempt on the night, I think.
Okay, so if that's the end of the questions, then I think we'll just go to shoutouts, and then I'll wrap it up for this match. So we'll just go through the mobile list. So Nation first.
I would like to shout out to Varus and T0m, my mentors, and Animate Squad, and nukkye, hopefully.
Nukkye.
So I'll give a shout out to all my close friends that are watching now and cheering for me. That's pretty much I'm gonna shout out. My new team, my new teammates, Animate of course, Sideshow.
Oh,
Shouts to Big Sideshow.
so cute.
News.
Shoutouts to Drac and Genmix having fun in Japan and letting us throw. Shoutouts to Ownage Squad and Ayat Kink from China.
Tom.
I want to give a shout out to HR for mentoring Mosey to be the scout he is today.
Is that
Yeah,
your only
yeah,
shout
yeah. Yes, it's my only shout out.
Okay, shots
Wade
fired.
with HR is greater than Morsi in the chat.
Oh my god, Sideshow.
It's a question actually. I wonder if I could be so bold as to break the rules by asking another question instead of a shout out. What are both of your team's plans for next season? Are you both going to go Prem if you had the opportunity? Are you going to sit in high? Are you making new teams? What's going on?
Who you're asking?
Oh, I'll go to you and Nation first, representing Animate. Is Animate alive?
Well, me and Nation are gonna leave. So if they're gonna form something different, it's gonna be their choice to go Prime or not. We're gonna create a different team. Both of us.
And you're going to be competing with them. Ooh, you traitors!
Yeah,
Stab them in the back.
like when I left Dogs, I didn't have any plan, and Krianex, which used to be pocket for Animate, left them. So I just traded with him and make sure they're not gonna drop this season. So I was just like one season thing for Animate.
Same for me. I joined as a Merc because Sky couldn't play.
Wow. Animate always get into this situation. End of every season, they lose like half their roster. And like, are we gonna fold? Are we not gonna fold? It's a shame, but good luck to you guys for next season then.
What about Ownage Squad? News, Tom? You guys staying together next season?
Uberlof is probably not going to be able to play next season. But as far as I'm aware, we're staying together, and maybe a little bit of roster changes from how we played for most of this season. We're looking for a good medic, though.
Oh, you're looking for a good medic. I hear that Twisted Play have a backup who's really quite excellent. if you want to have it, what was his name again? I think he casted for TF2V at one point as well. It wasn't LuLu, it was Torret. That's the guy. So why don't you pick him up? Fantastic gamer.
Wait, haven't you guys got turbo tabs on your roster as well? I think he's a medic main, isn't he?
No, it's a Roma soldier.
He played
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought he played medic. Oh, that's my mistake.
You can force him to play medic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably better than Torret, to be fair.
It's not difficult though, is it?
Okay, let's not shit talk Torret anymore. let's go back to shoutouts. Sideshow, let's shout out. Any shout-outs, Sideshow?
Do I have any shout out to the ESEA playoffs which are happening around now? It was a lot of fun casting them last night, and I think the games are carrying on. I'm not even sure whether it's tonight or later or whatever, but if you're interested in ETF2L, catch the ESEA playoffs as well, because it's fantastic games so far.
Okay, and then I would like to give a shout out to my fellow caster Sideshow, and of course the one and only LuLu, who casted 2 maps. My throat is killing me from solo casting most of those maps. Shout out to TF2Pickup.net and to ETF2L, of course, John on the camera as always. Well done, John, for remembering that the game was today. That's why we were slightly delayed. Anyway, congratulations to Animate. Good luck in your second match. And of course, guys, tune in tomorrow where you're going to see Twisted play against the Jewish team. Foreskins, thank you.
Don't be racist.
Okay, the Israelians. Otherwise, this has been Samski, Sideshow, and John. See you guys tomorrow.